I wonder if you can imagine that your fingers are like hollow tubes. I wonder if you can imagine that each breath in you can feel the air moving through your fingers, quite slowly at first, maybe with a faint tingling sensation that you might get on your palms or the back of your hands. Just imagining that air moving through your hands and into your forearms, quite slowly at first, and then imagining that feeling moving up through your elbows, into your upper arms, into your shoulders, both arms, both shoulders, maybe finding again that faint tingling sensation, maybe there just round your elbows this time, making that feeling as vivid in your mind and your arms as you possibly can, and then imagining that feeling moving all the way down through your entire body, down through those long back muscles, down through your stomach, and down into your legs, down past your knees, down through your shins and calves, and right out through your feet. A wonderful, calming, relaxing, unidirectional flow. And because it's a unidirectional flow, the calmness and relaxation that you breathe in simply doesn't get involved with the tensions and anxieties you breathe away from yourself. The calmness and relaxation that you breathe in simply doesn't get involved with the tensions and anxieties you breathe away from yourself. So that with each breath you take and with each word I speak, you find yourself becoming more and more relaxed. With each breath you take and with each word I speak, you start to become more and more relaxed. Noticing perhaps how your hands and arms seem to feel as if they're sinking gently down into your lap, sinking gently down so that it feels as if they're getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And of course, as they do that, you'll find that your shoulders also start to sink gently down, and your back sinks right back into the chair, so that it feels as if the chair is beginning to envelop you. And that's such a good feeling, a feeling of great calmness and safety, great calmness that increases with each word I speak. And any sound you hear inside and outside the room will simply relax you even more now. Any sounds outside will take on a wonderful calming feel. And of course my words may just float over you. You may find that your mind wanders and drifts, and that's absolutely fine, because really all you need to do now is enjoy this feeling of relaxation. Enjoy this wonderful wave after wave after wave of relaxation flowing down your body from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. A wonderful, calming, relaxing flow of energy. And that wonderful, calming, relaxing flow of energy starts to feel as if the chair is just enveloping you, And of course you might find that you're so very relaxed now that it almost feels as if you're floating. And you know, some people can find that sensation of total relaxation that feels as if they are actually floating up out of their body. And that's such a lovely feeling. Feeling as if you're just floating gently, calmly. And of course, this is something that you can do for yourself whenever you want to. You simply settle yourself somewhere quiet where you won't be disturbed, and you imagine your fingers are hollow tubes, and you imagine that you can actually breathe in through your fingers, imagining that feel of calmness and gentle air flowing through your hands, up your arms, across your shoulders, down your back and through your stomach and right through your legs and right through your feet. And each time you breathe out, you can just say silently to yourself, relax now. Just saying relax now to yourself with each breath you breathe. And it will act as a trigger to your subconscious mind. And on the fourth time you say it, on the fourth time you say it, you'll find yourself to be more relaxed than you've ever been before. And I wonder if you can just imagine, maybe in a garden or on the beach or on the forest somewhere, and the sun shining down on your face, and there's a gentle breeze, and you can hear the birds in the trees, and there's a deep sense of peace and serenity as the scent of your favourite plants and flowers just seems to flow around you. And you feel totally at one with nature. You feel so calm, so relaxed. And so you just say silently to yourself, change renews my life. I'm going to count down from 10 down to 0 now, and as I do, all you need to say silently to yourself is change renews my life. And if you want to ever swap the word change for another word that is more appropriate for you at the time, then that's what you do. Change renews my life. 10, sinking deeper and deeper down into the chair now. Change renews my life. Just 4 words, and yet you can do so much with those 4 words. 9, sinking deeper and deeper down now. Change renews my life. 8, deeper and deeper relaxed now. Change renews my life is a phrase that you can use at any time, day or night, with your eyes open or closed, to bring the power of your own positive thoughts into your life. 7, even deeper relaxed now, continuing to sink deeper and deeper down now. Change renews my life is an invitation for your inner self to start to recognize that change creates newness and opportunity and fun and laughter. 6, continuing to sink deeper and deeper down now. Change renews my life. Change creates change. 5. Continuing to just float deeper and deeper down. Change renews my life. 4. Even deeper still. Even deeper relaxed still. Change renews my life. 3. Continuing to sink deeper down. Change renews my life. 2. Even deeper now. Change renews my life. 1. Continuing to go deeper down into your source of change. Change renews my life. Every day we have the choice to do something a little bit different and just see how it feels. 0. Even deeper relax now, continuing to go deeper, just allowing any sounds to relax you even more now. The sound of my voice relaxing you, each and every word relaxing you more and more, and any other sounds inside and outside the room, creating deep comfort in your mind. I wonder if you can make it in your imagination that you can be with that little girl that you once were so long ago. I wonder if you can make it so that that little girl is sometime before the age of 10. And as you see that little girl, just put your arms around her and just tell her for a moment how much you love her. And recognize that if you had a little girl in your life like that right now, you would understand that she is totally lovable. She's not lovable because of what she looks like. She's not lovable because of what she wears or what she does or what she says or because anybody else says she's lovable. She's lovable because she was born that way. And when you recognize that, you understand that that little girl is your past and you are quite literally her future. You are that little girl now. So everything that is true about her is true about you as well. That you are completely lovable, just as you are. You're not lovable because of what you wear. You're not lovable because of what you look like or what you say or what you do or any other thing. You are lovable because you were created that way. And it's time for you to start believing that. So just saying silently to yourself after me, change makes me always lovable, just as I am. Change makes me always lovable, just as I am. Change makes me always lovable, just as I am. And as you say this to yourself, you may find that you get echoes, you get thoughts and memories and the little words coming back to you from your subconscious as you say those words. And of course, any feeling, memory, any thoughts, you can just answer them with, "Change makes me always lovable, just as I am." As you say this, you realise that everything is always changing. Just as the caterpillar changes into the butterfly, both are absolutely beautiful for just who they are, and yet their natural evolution and their natural life progression means that change is inevitable and change is necessary. And so it is with you. Each day, every day, you can change just a little bit, changing the things in you that have been holding you back from reaching your full potential, and yet always fully understanding that whatever you are wanting to change and whatever change is possible in your life, you are and always have been completely lovable, just as you are. You know, whatever made this planet, whatever made the trees, the grass and the flowers and the water and the seas and the oceans, whatever puts the fish and the animals on this planet, whatever put this planet circling round the sun with all the other planets like this perfect giant clock just spinning round in perfect harmony in a universe that seems to go on forever. Whatever made all of that didn't make all that is, and then when it came time to make you, somehow made a mistake. You are as perfect as everything else in this universe. You came into this life with all the abilities and all the skills that you need to do whatever you need to do in this life. Any belief that you have had that you are not good enough has been a false belief, and it's time for you to recognise that there is nothing wrong with you and there never was. That what you're changing is your belief about yourself. Because any beliefs that you have ever had that you weren't good enough were wrong. You are as perfect as every other thing in this universe. Change knows there is nothing wrong with you and there never was. Change is part of your natural progression of life. And when we start to change the beliefs in yourself, you can start to believe in yourself. Change knows there is nothing wrong with me, and there never was. Just repeat that silently to yourself. And it might be that there are thoughts that echo back, thoughts to the contrary to that sentence, and all you need to do is answer them with that sentence. Change knows there is nothing wrong with me, and there never was. Change knows there is nothing wrong with me, and there never was. That little girl that you once were. When you look at her, you realise there is nothing wrong with her. She came into this world absolutely perfect. that little girl. Just shrink her down and put her into your heart where she's safe. And keep her safe, because she's worth keeping safe. She's worth loving. Anybody in your life who has, by word or deed, made you feel that you weren't lovable, whatever they said, whatever they did, that was only human opinion, and they were wrong, because that little girl is absolutely lovable. And there is nothing wrong with her. And there never was. Whoever may have told her otherwise, as those thoughts and people may come up in your mind now, let's introduce that interesting concept of forgiveness. The automatic process that lets go of anything from the past that is holding you back from reaching your full potential. That interesting concept of forgiveness that does not require you to condone what that person did, does not require you to forget what that person did. Forgetting would not be intelligent, because it might mean that they can do it again, and we'll have none of that. This is an automatic process of forgiveness that allows your past to be let go of, so that you can walk into your future free from the past. You know, when things change doesn't hold on to anything. Change lets go of anything that is preventing change. And change does it with understanding and forgiveness. As change forgives, I forgive even myself. Just repeat that silently. As change forgives, I forgive even myself. As change forgives, I forgive even myself. And as you say this to yourself, it may be that memories and thoughts come up, and as they do, all you need to do is reply to those with this sentence: as change forgives, I forgive even myself. As change forgives, I forgive even myself. And as you allow those thoughts to flow through your awareness, it may be that there are moments in time that you remember, and as you do, you can start to see them in a different light. You can see that actually what you had thought had happened back then, you can now see in a slightly different way. As change forgives, I forgive even myself. You see, you have a free will to let go of the past. You have free will. You have free will and the power to do so many different things. Now, I don't know what free will and power is going to create within you. I don't know whether it's going to ask things of you that you could never even imagine. And yet the beautiful thing about that is that whatever you imagine, your subconscious also can see and will do its best to get for you. And so the next sentence I'd like you to just silently say to yourself will allow these images to flow through as the end of the sentence, and will create within you some ideas, some thoughts. I have free will and the power to. Have a think about what that thought could be for you. I have free will and the power to. I have free will and the power to. I have free will and the power to do anything you like. I wonder what you were brought into this world to do. I wonder if you had free will and you had complete belief in yourself. I wonder what you would be able to do. I wonder what would be possible for you to do. I'm going to count up from 1 to 5 now. And when I get to 5, you'll be able to open your eyes feeling wide awake and really good. Over the next few days, you're going to start to feel better and better about yourself. Over the next few days, you're going to start to have a deep sense of well-being and contentment. And that sense of well-being will increase. And if you're listening to this recording at your usual bedtime, you can just switch off the recording and turn over and go to sleep. But if you're listening to this recording at any other time in the day, when I reach 5, you'll be able to open your eyes feeling really good, as if you're just waking up from a deep and relaxing sleep. 1. Knowing everything that's been said has gone deep into the subconscious mind and will remain there, helping you over the following days and weeks, helping you to create the change that you want in yourself. 2. Each day we have the choice to just change one little thing different. Just change one little thing and see how it feels. 3. And all your worries and anxieties will be let go of in your dreams, and you'll wake up each morning feeling really good and looking forward to the day ahead. 4. Take a really deep breath in now. Take a really deep breath in. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Let your body start to wake up now. And 5. Open your eyes wide awake, feeling really good about yourself now.